Well, hey, everybody, welcome back to DentonRadio.com. We've got a very special treat today. We are sitting down with the one and only Harry Eaddy, director of the Denton Black Film Festival. How's it going, Harry?
It is going fantastic, Jake.
Awesome.
It's going well.
Well, thank you very, very much for being here with us. We have had an awesome time thus far in this interview series. Really looking forward to the festival. Got a lot more coming in the interview series, of course, but really excited to get this festival kicked off. I guess let's start with the biggest change this year. Obviously, you guys are going digital this year, so anybody, anywhere can tune in and enjoy this festival over the course of that 6 days. So give us the rundown on how things are going to look this year and how people can participate.
Yeah, sure will, Jake. So going virtual only, we tried very hard to have a hybrid festival, partly in-house, or I shouldn't say in-house, but in person and then also virtual. We realized that due to the COVID restrictions, we could not. So we've been really planning since March. And so we had a contingency plan. If we had to go virtual only, how could we do it? So we've been trying to figure out how do you create the kind of intimacy that DBFF is really known for. So
Yeah.
we've kind of created, we think, with our software offerings, the capability to not only have really strong screenings, but also to create some lounges where the attendees to the festival, including VIP and sponsors, can actually go into a lounge, talk to their friends or colleagues and have a really good time, but also be aware of other films and events that are going to occur through alerts.
That's
so
cool.
We're really trying to create that really intimate environment by and large for people.
Yeah.
So they can go to our website, dentonbff.com, and they'll be able to get access to tickets. We're using Eventive as the platform this year.
Cool. Well, I'm so excited to hear that because I mean, one of the most incredible, like I want to say the most fun, but sometimes it's fun, but it's also very impactful and powerful. Are the conversations that come from DBFF? I mean, there's so many. Really, I mean, there's a ton of lighthearted and just fun and uplifting messages and stories, but then there's also these really impactful, powerful stories that really. Just pull a conversation out of you. Everything from the spoken word to the music to the film to the art, all that conversation is happening through the course of this festival. So I'm really excited to hear that these lounges are going to be available for people to still be able to continue that on. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, we realize that part of the beauty of DBFF is that people get to have conversations that they normally would not have.
Yeah.
And so particularly regarding relationships, LGBTQ, race relationships, family concerns, mental health, et cetera. And so we felt like the best way to try to do that is to create an environment where we could have a lounge and then people can just go hang out. Also, we're going to have some filmmakers that will come to the lounges as well, talk about their films in really kind of intimate settings. So there might be 5 or 6 people at a table. A filmmaker will be at that table, talk about his film, answer any questions. So we're just trying to do things like that to get away from the mundane environment that you normally have with a Zoom-like kind of environment.
That's so cool. So it's not just a point and click kind of experience. I mean, you're really getting to have all the elements of the festival.
Right.
That's so cool. I love it. Really awesome. So we got to talk with Linda Eaddy, our first interview that we released, and she was saying that you guys decided this year you were going to go big or go home. So you have more film content than ever before, which is really incredible, and a lot of other features as well. Give us some of the highlights that we can expect from this year's DBFF.
Yeah, so as my wife said, we have 136 films, which is about 40% more films than we've ever had before.
So cool.
Going to the virtual environment has allowed us to do that. But more than that, we felt like we wanted to have some offerings in other areas. So we have a very broad offering in the arts. So we'll have 2 art showcases. We'll also have some discussions with people who want to begin collecting. So there's like a one-on-one in collecting discussion going on with someone who's an extremely well-known collector. And then we're going to have another discussion with a collector who is who has a very large collection. So there are people who may want to collect, and they can figure out how to expand their offering. And then on the tech side, we have some technical discussions. Peterbilt locally will be doing a tech talk, and so we're excited about that. We will also have a number of other conversations dealing with environmental justice, which my wife probably talked about, mental health. We have some things on housing, but really just a number of things. It's about 40 hours of free content.
Wow.
And so we're hoping that people will find areas where they can go in and really find their place, right?
Yeah.
And so we're just really excited. For filmmakers, we have a number of workshops and panels for them, including, one from Panavision for any of the students who are in media arts. So I just think there's just a lot of stuff for everybody.
I love it. It's going to be really, really, really exciting. Like I said, we've gotten to get some sneak peeks at some of the other things too, some of the spoken word and the music. And I mean, it really is you guys knocked it out of the park. It's going to be really, really great fest.
Yeah. And one of the things too, Jake, I've been thinking about is that sometimes you ask yourself, why do you go to a festival, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's in person or in this case, virtual. And so I think, what people will see about DBFF is that it's festing for a purpose, right? So you want to get more information, you want to be more informed. And so this year, the theme is We Tell Our Stories. Yeah. And so we have a number of filmmakers who, due to COVID or due to social justice issues, people have told some amazing stories. And so we've been able to capture those stories and we're going to be able to share them with people. So, we're really excited about the overall scope and robustness of the festival.
Well, I love that theme, the We Tell Our Stories. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Well, and especially right now with everything that's been going on over the last year and last several, I mean, there's never a shortage of stories, but right now there are more stories to tell than ever before. And I just think it's going to be really, really incredible. I've been extremely impressed with everything that I've gotten to see, and know I've got even more on the horizon that I'm getting to check out. Like I said, you guys knocked it out of the park this year.
Thank you. And I think one of the things that we try to think about, if I was going to spend my time just personally, if I was going to spend my time doing something, I would want it to be really impactful and powerful, right? So that's really what we've tried to do, is create this experience for people that they can curate their own, really, whether you buy a 3-pack or a 5-pack or buy a festival pass, they can kind of curate their own experience. And so we think that's really going to be really great. And I think in particular, there's so many powerful free content that people will be able to just get on and just see, a lot of great panels and tech talks and discussions.
I love that. Well, very, very, very cool. Well, Harry, thank you very much for your time today. Really looking forward to the festival. Is there anything else that we want to touch on before we wrap up?
I would say don't sleep on the music. So we have an original music contest as well as Tatiana Mayfield. I would also say just look at a lot of the film content. It's pretty amazing. And if you have to, you can get a little sleep, but you only have 144 hours in 6 days, and we're giving you over 100 hours of content. So enjoy.
Yeah. Well, the sleep will be few and far between, but it's going to be super worth it.
Yeah, I think it's binge worthy, right? There's a lot of really great content.
Absolutely. Well, I feel like if there's been anything that all of us have gotten better at than ever before over this last year, it's been binging content. So we've been practicing and getting ready for this for this festival for a while. So.
No, I agree. I would say, though, we are definitely binge worthy. And so hopefully people will just check out a bunch of content in the confines of their home or while they're moving about. Just great content.
Very, very, very cool. Well, Harry, thank you very much for being here with us. Super looking forward to the festival. Guys, if you'd like to find any more information, you can always go to DentonBFF.com and you can find it all right there. Again, Harry, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
You too. Guys, everybody stay tuned right here for all the information on the upcoming festival at DentonRadio.com. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. Don't miss the Denton Black Film Festival happening January 27th to February 1st.